Cancer Dreamers, welcome back to the Mystic Hawk YouTube channel. As you've seen in the intro, yes, I have crystals available for sale now. How exciting. Just a few. I've just gotten started with my store. It's both on the mystichawk.com or Etsy, whichever makes you more comfortable to shop from. I have a Squarespace website. Everything's all set up and secure. No worries. You will get your crystals either way. I absolutely promise. Now, I'll tell you a little something about how I go and select my crystals. I go and personally dig them myself. And before I go to dig the crystals, I ask Spirit to bring to me special crystals for healers, light workers and healers, specifically for myself. Yes, I'm getting plenty for myself, but there's so many extra, and I want to make sure that they get to healers and light workers like yourself. In the United States, it's free shipping. The crystals, of course, there's a charge for international shipping, but I absolutely do also do international shipping if you'd like to do that. They're available, and on the mystichawk.com you can see my TikTok videos and see the videos from my other YouTube channel, Mystic Hawk Crystals. More exciting stuff coming for that, so check all of it out. Oh yeah, TikTok too, where I have my homie Nomi, and we get a little bit rowdy on TikTok and have a little fun, little more we get a little rowdier on there. Okay, so Cancer, how is this shifting gears of the nodes, the North Node going into Taurus from Gemini, and the South Node going from Sagittarius into Scorpio? How's that going to affect you? Well, that's going to hit you in your 11th house of friends, social groups, community, humanitarian things, maybe even some politics. It just depends on who you are. But definitely friends and social groups are going to be part of your destiny. It's going to be part of your focus. And the good news is that Taurus, that has just moved into the North Node, is sextile to you, Cancer, which means good luck. It's a really harmonious, nice energy, so it should blend really well with you as an earth sign. Taurus is all about value and comforts. Taurus likes a comfortable home too, so this should feel a lot, where I use the word comfortable again, but you find value and comfort. So, but this feels this will be a lot easier transit than you went through in the last one when you were dealing with the North Node being in the 12th house. Yes, when we talk about North Nodes, this is all our future self. The North Node rules our future. Here's my quantum field card I made, and these are all your possible futures. And you want to pick the ones up here on the North section, and it can be any future self, whichever one, this one that has all these new friends over here. It kind of vibes back to you and tells you when to, what to do, what turns to make, what places to go to meet these people, right? You never know. It's going to be surprising because Uranus is also in Taurus, going to be conjuncting up with that North Node here and there and everywhere, and so these friends could be surprised. This whole new social group could just come out of nowhere. For some of you, it's already happened. For others of you, it may not. It will happen at some point within these next 18 months, because this is an 18-month transit. But definitely, you want to hook up with the right future self. If you end up with the ones down here at the bottom, that could take you back into that old karmic cycles I know you don't want to repeat. And what you're releasing out, the Scorpio is being in the South Node now, and that's the karma and these old cycles and things that don't work for you anymore, no longer serve you, however you want to put it. They need to be released out. So in the 5th house, it's fun, creativity, children, romance. And this is how you did things before, what fun was like before, what you did for creativity before. Perhaps you were taking care of children a lot, and you don't have to do that so much anymore. The children have gotten older, so there's less responsibilities. New ways of going about romance. It's not all that's going to go away, but how you go about doing it is going to change, because I think with the North Node, all the friends and social groups would be different friends and different social groups, so you may change up how you have fun a little bit. where you're coming from in the North Node is really powerful too. You know, going that this is going to be such a relief after that hero's journey, and the hero's journey is what, taken all alone. You know, there you go on your horse all alone out into the desert on the hero's journey for this great quest, looking for hidden and unseen treasures out in the spirit world, between the worlds, or feeling like you're between two worlds, or in the no time, like just out in the void. Where is everybody? Where did everybody go? That's what it was like in the previous 18 months since May 5th of 2020. It feels like a really desert when it came to people in general and friends. It was all, and one of the things that was happening that was pulling you down with the karmic situations in the South Node and Sagittarius in the 6th house was the daily routines and health and wellness, and if it wasn't your health and wellness, you had a daily routine over, you were taking care of other people, maybe a daily routine of having to take care of someone else. It does involve pets, so pets could have come and gone during that time. Maybe lost pets or they ran away. Let's hope that didn't happen, but that this house does represent pets. And it's in the South Node, so that would represent perhaps a leaving. Or you decided to get pets. That was really different because you never had them before. Whatever resonates with you in that area. So definitely feeling like you're all alone, doing everything. I feel like it's been a real slog, like really a caretaking of other people, and feeling like it's all work and no play, and finally some friends are coming into your reality. Now I picked one card from the medicine cards and two cards from the medicine cards and two from the Ancestor Speaks. And the first one we got for the North Node is Eagle. That's awesome. That's the card of Great Spirit, the Creator, the divine intervention coming in like Uranus and Taurus, like the lightning bolt to bring some new friends in. So whoever your new friend group is, even if it's just one new friend, whatever the situation, it was quite a surprise, but it was a pleasant surprise. Fun, return of fun and creativity, even if that's in your South Node and you're going through the Scorpionic deep processing of how you dealt with friends and romance in the past. There's going to be some old cycles you need to look at. So I'm hearing things, wires don't get crossed. Wires were crossed. Maybe there were some misunderstandings in the past. So I got to deal with this. But Spirit has brought you just this wonderful gift through the Eagle of broadening your perspective. This new friend group is really going to open up your mind, help you to see a bigger picture, take you up out of this small little focus space that you're in, and you look up and go, oh wow, there is a whole new world. There is still a world out here in just my tiny little circle I've been going in for the last 18 months, 2 years. Now it's time to get out into the world. Cancers, you love your home. It's wonderful, it's great, but you didn't always stay there 24/7 before 2020, right? You went over to visit other people at their house or families at their house. It was like going back and forth between different people's houses. I know that's where you feel most comfortable visiting people. Well, you couldn't have anybody come over to your house, or it wasn't very easy, and it wasn't very easy to travel to see friends and family. That felt very isolated for a lot of you, but that did give you time to get a bigger perspective and to dream on. We got the lizard here, the dreamer, right? To dream on what your reality, what you really truly desired. And what the Eagle says is, give yourself permission to legalize freedom, honey. It's time to be free. That is the mascot for the United States is the eagle. Freedom. Give yourself some freedom to go out and have some fun with your friends. You've earned it, Cancer. You've more than earned it after this last cycle that you've been through. The next card we have in the South Node, connecting up with that Scorpion energy that's around your fun, creativity, romance and all that is the lizard. Are you the dreamer or the dreamed? Okay, so in this situation, perhaps in the past you were the dreamed. You got caught up in other people's, what they wanted, what they needed, taking care of them, right? But now it's your turn to be the dreamer. What do you want? What do you need? How would you like to be taken care of? Get your needs met, okay? So to be the dreamer. That doesn't mean that people have to be here to serve you in the world, but it's great to be in situations when you're dealing with fun, creativity, children like that, to be in a place where you can enjoy it with them instead of just being the servant and having to take care and cook and clean up after everybody, you know? All right? Get in there and have some fun with them. That's what Spirit is saying. And the way you do it is your favorite way indeed. Oh my gosh, look at these next two cards. The Ancestor speaks. North Node, going out and having fun with that new group of friends, and it looks like it's going to be on the water. It says connect to water, the ocean, water spirits, hydrate, ocean, lake, whatever it is that works for you or you're closest to. I see you and your friends and family out on the river, the boats, the lakes. Lots of boats, some fishing going on, some having some fun. Water, if you're, not every Cancer is a swimmer, but you all like to be close to the water. You love it. It's home to you, right? Deep down inside, being that cardinal water sign that you are. And what else does it say next to it is go with the flow. When it comes to dealing with the fifth house of needing, how do you need to change some things up? Maybe you've been a little too uptight in the past and you need to loosen up and go with the flow. Just enjoy hanging out at the beach with friends and family, watching the kids play in the water on the boats, They're close to the house. Look, it's close to home. So somewhere close to home, looks like. And you're able to keep a good eye on them. And, these kids were born in the water. They know how to navigate it, just like you, Cancer, born in that water. And it's like letting go and resting. Through that letting go and resting, going with the flow, things just seem to manifest magically. You love it when that happens. So some fun times with some friends by the water, looks like. Oh, and well-deserved little vacation. And I feel like this. You're going to be doing this as much as you possibly can for the next 18 months. So go out and have a good time with your friends, Cancer. Every chance you get, go connect with water. I think that came up last time for you. So that's a solid. The Spirit's not giving up on that one. Time to get out by the water, go have some fun with your friends, go fishing, whatever it is you like to do, fishing, swimming, just sitting by the water, whatever it is. Ooh, wow, okay. Dealing with a Capricorn, any of you? We got the Devil card popped right up. That's your opposite sign, so, might have felt really chained and tied up to a particular situation. Could be anything from obsession, addiction, to feeling locked down like we had in the recent couple of years, past couple of years. Just really feel chained up to all the responsibilities and feeling really oppressed. Work. Capricorn is the house of work, and maybe even some arguments, some petty quarrels, people getting frustrated and tired, maybe some things going on at work. I just feel like you're coming out of a real frustrating time, going through the hero's journey, and part of the hero's journey is facing those inner demons, facing the demons. That's that 12th house. You were definitely down there and having to fight your way out of that situation, but you faced him down. You faced that devil down. There is the maiden there, has tamed the beast, and this is the red lion. The red lions are passions and fears and all that aggression that we have, and she's learned to gentle that, and through gentling that, face down the devil and fight your way out of that situation. That comes to you. I don't know if you've gotten some kind of inheritance, perhaps some inherited some land, some property, some money. Again, this is generational wealth or things being passed down through the generation. If not, you have been working on creating that for yourself and for your family. However, it felt like a uphill battle because it was a really unfair situation. I mean, I don't know if you had to fight with your family for the situation. It was really felt like really oppressed. Maybe there was one person in particular, possibly a Capricorn, that really brought a Five of Swords kind of energy that they wanted to win at all cost, and there you are feeling tired. Or maybe that was you wanting to win at all cost. This Five of Wands battle situation got a lot more serious and turned into a Five of Swords, and that's really heavy, and that sent you perhaps to a depression, or where you went within. Everything seemed gray. All of these cups, all these opportunities, all the love went away, baby. That's what I see, Cancer. All the water, all the love, it just turned into a desert, didn't it? With all this working and challenges and, maybe even stuff at work and at home happening. Or if you worked from home, it was just like one solid, damned if you do and damned if you don't. Is what I felt like. It's just like every time you turn around, couldn't please everybody. So like they say, you can't please you can please all the people some of the time, and some of the people all the time, but you can't please all the people all the time. Well, Cancer, I'm hearing you guys say, I couldn't please anybody at any time. It just seemed like, just whoo, and finally getting out of that situation. Yeah, there you are, leaving that slowly but surely. The situation is turning. That's that Knight of Pentacles. Again, it could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy that you're dealing with, but we're also dealing with a lot of that energy throughout 2020 and 2021 with Saturn in Capricorn, and oh lordy, everything was in Capricorn for a while, and finally we're getting a break. Pluto's still there, but Venus. And there you are, all this work, and you're looking out on this barren, dry, no water, desert situation. Every time you look out the window, I worked so hard to build this kingdom, but what? For what? Even the Knight of Pentacles, you notice he's not in a lush field. He's out in a desert looking, perhaps planning to grow something there, but still no water. And finally, what shows up, and this will be your 11th house. This is Aquarius, the 11th house. At the 11th hour, some friends show up. Somebody shows up to bring some relief and some much needed water to the situation. As you notice, she is the water bearer, got the star over the top of her head. So this is healing, the return of hope, some relief. Oh, thank you. Finally, maybe this inheritance helped something out. Maybe some relief from some kind of situation, and finally moving forward. Instead of having to deal with the demands of all these people, you may have been dealing with some narcissistic types of people, but just nobody was happy. So finally having some fun and getting some happiness going in the world. After feeling like you're really locked down. Oh yeah, there you go, the Nine of Swords. Now he is looking out instead of just feeling stuck there and seeing nothing but the swords. He does see the light at the end of the tunnel, but there's still some fears there. So there's some fears of getting out and going out with the people. If you're invited, go Cancer. Somebody comes along and invites you. If you want to go out to the water, you want to go out to the beach, you want to go to the lake, you want to go to the river, even if a stream or something, anything. Go swim in a pool at somebody's house if you're in a place that's warm enough to do that right now. You land down under. I don't know if they let you out to do that, because all there was work. That was what your life was work, and having some really shitty, unfair situations and work. But perhaps some of you are even thinking about having your own business. What have you, could have met this new friend at work, could have been a new person that showed up at work. A lot of different situations for so many different Cancers, but I do feel some final relief coming. And, it's going to be really nice to get back out there and be around friends. Somebody that maybe a group of friends that you do work with that actually work better with you instead. Maybe that butthead left, You never know. We do have the Three of Cups. Again, that's that celebration with friends, family, having a good time, being in the cups. There's some water coming back to the situation. Woo, what a relief. Finally, Cancer. Go out and have some fun. Spend some time with some friends. Again, go out by the water, to the beach, go fishing, whatever, even just a walk. Just go out for a walk. And leave behind the work. That's the emperor. He's got that square. Again, this energy is going to be sextiling you, so you won't feel so blocked and locked in. See, the devil, he sits upon the square, and he was holding that flame. But look, he's gone. You may have done some dirty deeds done dirt cheap to get to where you are. You might have danced with the devil to move on up in the career. A lot of emperors do. Sometimes you have to do that. And at the time, you might have saw that's what you had to do to get to where you are. But now, that didn't make you any friends, right? Now you're ready to have the friends. That's just for maybe some of you. But again, the emperor having turned his back, that you could have been dealing with a Capricorn again, or an Aries. But I see you as turning your back on working all the time and finally letting legalizing freedom and letting yourself get out of the house. What else we have? Cancer. I felt like I dropped something on the floor, but I didn't. No. Okay, Cancer. Woo! Did I just predict dropping a bunch of stuff on the floor? I did. My bad. I called it. I'm not going to pick up any of those because there was just too many. Okay, Cancer. A few more cards. If I don't get some pretty soon, I'll cut the deck. Cut the deck. Oh, there we are. Yeah, there's kind of been depressing vibes going on. That Four of Cups, there's the Five of Cups. But this is that investigation, that's when you were on that hero's journey out there, crossing over to other properties, other lands. You see that bridge represents going to some kind of distance to investigate things. If you didn't actually physically travel, you went within. It was some kind of internal journey to figure out why these cups have spilled out. Why am I not happy anymore? You may have actually literally had to go on a bit of a walkabout, is what I'm hearing some of you Cancers had to do. But now you have discovered that something is still left, and it might be time to return back to whence you came, return back home with the cups that you have, and focus less on work and more on having a good time with friends. Just all the joy had just been milked out. I see a lot of gray, and of course this card is kind of gray as well. So just not feeling satisfied with anything. Yeah, there's that Ten of Swords. We all kind of saw that. That's all our old belief system. Sagittarius South Node going out the door there. That situation is done. That's an ego death. I just can't do that anymore. Could have been an actual death. Somebody could have actually passed over if you were someone that took care of a loved one or was in some kind of caretaking role. You could have been over the last couple years. That person may have passed. Not necessarily from the pandemic. Just could have been natural causes. And again, this is your own death, your own ego death of just letting that situation die and letting it end so that you could have this Wheel of Fortune. That is the Magician, and I do mix these up myself, but that's the Wheel of Fortune. You can see a little better on this side. And he is using the Wheel of Fortune, understanding the cycles of life, and through that 12th house, that hero's journey that he was on by himself, through that hero's journey who you were when that hero's journey started is not who you are. Here's the backside. That's the new self looking at the old dead shell of who you used to be. And now you're this new adept, the magician, understanding the cycles of life and how to navigate through them. So that is excellent news. You just got a little bit more mastery over the situation, the cycles, your emotions, different things. And depending on, each individual. Couple more for Cancer, please. We have 2 more. We got 3. They stuck to my hand. That's that World card talking about cycles, the beginning of a whole new cycle. Woohoo! Cancer, yay! The friends are back, the fun is back, the water's back. We get to go play again. I do feel like there's this release, finally getting to get out of this stuck place. The Ten of Cups, but that is, like that is like the 12th house, 10 of cups, seeing it from the spiritual side, seeing it from the multi-dimensional side of it's not just about love and fun and romance, whole new ideas of romance, but a really deeper meaning. What does it mean to have the 10 of cups? That is like home, family, having, the house and the rainbows and that deep, deep satisfaction in life. That's what we see it in high school, but later in life it is like feeling complete and solid on the emotional level, whether it's through other people or within your own self. Ultimately, it is from the divine, having that ultimate connection, relationship with the divine that is the source of all things, and not needing somebody else to be that source, but realizing you had that within always. And look at all that water and all those cups returning. That's also a cycle change. And you've been offered the keys to the kingdom, with the backside of the high priestess. You are in the door. You are in the temple. You are getting to learn all of this knowledge. After all of this hard work, some secrets are going to be revealed. It may bring on a bit of a tower again. That is like the demise of the ego. Whatever has been learned in this situation, that false face, the false mask. Time to throw away those masks, huh, Cancer? Yeah, possibly. So, that's the destruction of the ego self, and everything that didn't have a firm foundation, it is now going to come down. Maybe that was the you that was always working all the time and never got to have fun. It's time to throw that pity party mask out the window and put on the happy mask, right? And go and have some fun. A little bit of joy instead of all the tragedy, right? The drama. That reminds me of the drama mask of comedy and tragedy. Have a little comedy now. It's time to have a little fun, a little levity in the world. Remember that. Remember what it felt like to laugh and hear the kids running around squealing instead of fighting over every little thing because they're stuck. Not getting, nobody's happy. Mama's not happy, ain't nobody happy. And Cancer, male or female, your mama. Oh, somebody getting married. This situation involves a wedding. Maybe some of these friends, people you're going to meet in a social group, it might turn into a serious relationship. Not necessarily for all of you, but we did have the 10 of Cups, and it's a whole new cycle. So some of you may, through that, giving yourself permission to have, you may meet somebody special when you're out and about. Yeah, you're not going to meet them. You deserve love, whatever the reason, or it could be a renewal of an old relationship. But either way, you deserve love. You are lovable. You deserve love. You deserve to be happy and feel secure at home. That is reward you get from going through all this heavy stuff over the last 2 years. So congratulations, Cancer. Go out to the water and have a little bit of fun. It's beach time, baby. Fun in the sun, Cancer. There you go. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you for sticking around this long at the end of the reading. Remember, go check out the crystals. They're pretty to look at. And yes, I'll constantly be putting up more. It's just the beginning. It's just the beginning of your fun, Cancer. All right. Sweet dreams, Cancer dreamers. Until next time. Bye-bye.